Running out of options, farmers in northern Nigeria are increasingly turning to urban spaces to cultivate crops. UMARU TUDUN-MATAWALLE and others like him are now planting crops on residential areas in Katsina city. The land may not be particularly suitable for agriculture, but he hopes his family will at least get something out of his efforts.
You can see how the land is, but when you are stopped from farming being the only occupation you know and have a family to feed, you seize any opportunity that comes your way. That's what we are trying to do here.
Before fleeing his village because of attacks by gunmen, he was harvesting 50 to 60 bags annually. Not enough to feed the family, but he says enough to just survive. This year, they will struggle to get 5% of that. Much of farming activities in Nigeria is in the hands of small farmers trying to feed their families. And those are the hardest hit by violence from Boko Haram, bandits, and kidnappers.
Agricultural production across the north, Nigeria's grains and cereal production belt is in steep decline. In some states, access to fertile land has shrunk by almost 60% because of attacks by armed groups. But with reduced output comes food shortages and higher prices.
And it's also hitting those selling local produce. At the local market, lack of supplies and poor demand are putting many traders out of business.
We're not happy that the price of food is so expensive. Much of the grains we sell here come from other states. When you factor in transportation and the risk, prices should normally go up.
Experts say desperate times lie ahead, and the government is running out of time and options.
Those that live on their farms, the subsistence farmers, are going to be absolutely without food. And they are the greater number of our farmers, over 80%, which means that at least about 60% of our population are likely to go without food, without anything in their store for tomorrow. And that is definitely catastrophic.
An assessment humanitarian agencies agree with. Aid workers say the continuing violence has put the lives of millions in Nigeria and other countries of the Sahel region at risk. Since 2019, the Nigerian military has been targeting the armed groups, yet attacks and kidnapping of villagers continue. And many of those who depend on agriculture to feed their families cannot now access their farms. Ahmed, Idris, Jazeera, Katsina.